Today's recipe is all about Italian-style beef on the Traeger Grill. Let's head out, get that grill fired up. Yes, chef, it's time to start cooking. We went ahead and added our Ace Reserve Blend pellets. We'll go ahead and set today's cook temp at 350 degrees. We will hit ignite, and we are ready to go. Starting off today, we've got a chuck roast. That's gonna give us that amazing beef flavor. We're gonna season it with a little bit of salt and black pepper. Then, adding some flavor, we're gonna do some onions in there, a little bit of beef stock as well. Then we definitely are going for sweet peppers today. We've got some green peppers. We also have some Italian herbs and a little bit of garlic. Then, we're gonna finish it off with some of that hot giardiniera. And that's right, you guys, we're doing Italian beef, sweet, hot, and dipped. While the Traeger heats up, we're gonna go ahead and add some oil to both sides of this chuck roast. Now that oil is gonna help us sear this off when it comes time to get into the Dutch oven. So we'll go ahead and season it now. Light salt and pepper, or really like we always say, season it to taste. But we'll go ahead and season both sides. Let this rest while the Traeger preheats. Time to get the sweet peppers started. Now I'm doing a little twist on here, right? Because we're gonna smoke them on the Traeger, but we'll go ahead and add those sweet peppers. I'm gonna add some oil as a coating, a little bit of Italian herbs in there like that, and then we'll hit it with a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. Now, we'll mix these up. We'll let these guys sit as well because we want them to be all nice and ready to go when the time comes to add them to the Traeger. Now, we can't forget about the buns, right? Because what is a Chicago-style sandwich without a bun? Now, we've got three different kinds down here for you. We've got the traditional French bun. This is gonna be amazing. Very durable, very hardy. It's gonna withstand that dunk. Now, if you want to expand on the bun horizons, you can add that Tolera roll, also really nice roll, giving you a little bit more fluff and a little bit more softness, if you will, in a roll. Or you can always go with that classic hoagie, giving you a much bigger, heartier sandwich. But I'll tell you what, today, we're sticking classic, going with that French roll. Okay, we are preheated at 350. Now we've got the beef nice and rested, and what we're gonna go ahead and do is take it out, put it in there. We're gonna sear it. Ooh, listen to that, listen, listen. Oh yeah, we're gonna sear it now for about 10 minutes aside. All right, here we are after 10 minutes. Let's go ahead and give it a flip. Want to get a little browning on that first side? We'll go ahead and leave it for 10 minutes on the other side. All right, there we are. Right after 10 minutes, we've got some nice browning on there. I'm gonna go ahead and set that right there for just a minute because now time to add those onions so we can get those sauteed up and a little bit of garlic. We'll go ahead and let this sit now. We'll get these mixed up. We'll let that sit for about 5 minutes with the lid closed, and we'll come back and get everything going. Now, if you notice, I'm leaving the beef in there. I'm trying to keep that temperature rocking and rolling before we put it in for the braise. Well, there we go, right after 5 minutes. Now, it is time to add the beef right on top of that. Then we're gonna go ahead and add a quart of stock. I like to pour it around the side. You could pour it over the top if you want as well, but pour that right on the side. And then we're gonna cover it. Now, cook time today is going to vary based on our doneness, if we're gonna slice it or we're gonna shred it. But we're gonna come back and take a look at this after about 2.5 hours. So we'll cover it, we'll come back in 2.5 hours. Here we are right at that 2.5 hour mark. Now, if I check doneness, I'm already starting to pull or shred just a little bit, which is great because today I'm gonna make kind of a chopped, shredded Italian beef. So my guess is we are 30 minutes away, which means we're gonna cover it up, cook for 30 minutes, but it also means time to add our sweet peppers. So we'll go ahead and throw those on there. We're gonna let these slowly cook at 350 for 30 minutes, and then we'll be ready to shred, chop, dunk, top, eat, enjoy. Here we are after 30 minutes, which is now 3 hours of cook time. And look at that, we're gonna shred amazingly. And we've got enough au jus to dunk this sandwich. Then, check this out. Perfect, beautiful, roasted, sweet green peppers. All right, see you in the kitchen. We're done. Time to make a sandwich. We went ahead and pulled the beef out of the pan, got it out of that au jus to the cutting board. Next, we chopped it, because like I said, today we're doing a little chopped Italian beef. Now, time to build this beautiful sandwich. So I'm gonna go ahead and take some of that Italian beef. Oh my word. Then we're gonna do a little bit of those sweet peppers as well, just like that. And then you guys, check this out. We're gonna give it a little bit of au jus, right? Just like that. A little bit of that beautiful pan sauce in there as well. And then squish that together. We're gonna dunk it just a little bit because why not? We want some of that bread to get in there, get that a little bit dunked. We're going over here on the plate. Next up, it is hot giardiniera time. We're gonna sprinkle a little bit of that over the top. That right there, worth the price of admission. You know, they say one epic sandwich like this deserves an epic side dish as well. Roasted green beans on the Traeger, that video coming up next. Oh man, look at that thing.